Eric is usually never late. I hope nothing bad happened.
Oh, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. I was just temporarily detained. So sorry. You may call me... Please just call me Harry. I will be your tour guide this afternoon. It is very nice to meet you.
Seems you have quite a skill for standing very still.
Thank you.
Are you filling in for Eric today?
Oh, sadly I don't think you'll be seeing Eric, like, ever again.
What?
Oh, I just realized how creepy that sounded. Eric was fired last week. He really disrespected some clients when presenting out that rope over there. The rope, yeah.
That rope isn't part of the presentation. That's just the rope.
Well, you know what? I like you already. You're so on top of your stuff. You know what? We're already late, so please step this way. Thanks to me, I'm so sorry again. But the first piece we have in our presentation is this gorgeous image of a cottage in Ireland, the countryside. We don't know for sure, but supposedly it was painted by the wife of the man of this house. Her love letters to him were actually found tucked into the frame when we found it, and she was a very lovely, loyal, and clearly very talented woman. Speaking of... Also, please come closer. Speaking of some more wonderful love, this is the remaining pieces of a gift given from Prince Albert to Queen Victoria. We think that there were probably 30 or 50 of these, but these are the only ones that were left. They were probably destroyed or stolen at some points. They're quite the treasures. Definitely a personal favorite. Please, come this way. And this was painted by a German monk, I believe within the Baroque period. It's also one of my favorites because I feel that it represents, the cold, the busyness of just fall and the harsher months of the year. And, in the middle of it all, there's this nest of eggs, and it reminds us that, in great darkness, there's always that possibility of new birth and beauty. Yes. And here we have our most prized work. It is a depiction of the forbidden and, rather disgusting, in my personal opinion, love affair of Aphrodite and her regrettable suitor. She, of course, if you don't know already, is the goddess of love. Love. Unfortunately, when she was married to the god of stonework and fire, Hephaestus, she could not bring herself to be faithful. Horrible, isn't it? Anywho, sorry I get a little emphatic with that one. This is a depiction of the self-conscious...
What was that?
Who has stolen my lover? Where is he?
He was just here.
I'm aware of that. Foolish mortal. Don't just stand there dumbfounded. You're all in part responsible for this cruel act. The least you can do is help me find him. I'm afraid you don't understand the stakes.
What stakes?
My greatest love and I have suffered much throughout the past few centuries. My obsessed, controlling husband, Hephaestus, always snooped around whenever he suspected of my affairs. For fear of what he might do, my lover and I have kept our passions hidden for thousands of years, until we simply could not bear it any longer. When my husband found out, he made a bargain with Medusa, cursing us to be suspended in stone for all of eternity here in this museum. That is, except for one night. This one night, every 400 years, when Earth is perfectly in line with Venus and Mars, my lover and I are free from our frozen life and able to embrace again. Except, he's gone. If you do not help me find him, we'll be separated for another 400,000 years. And if he's carried too far away, possibly forever. You must help me find him. You must guess my lover's name. Tell me, do you know his name? Fine. I'll give you 3 clues. The first is that he's conquered many lands. The second is he's the son of the great god Zeus, and third, he goes by the name of Mars. Well, guess.
Hercules?
No. It's not that hard to figure out.
Is it Aries?
Yeah, obviously. It took you long enough. Now what is this? Pick it up! It could be of use.
I think the robbers dropped it. It's where they're meeting. Now you must go to the place where the meadows and the concrete collide, to a desolate corner down by the dark and dawning forest. A damp deck draped in hanging cloths. There you will find your next clue. Where is that?
Do you guys have an idea? Do you guys want to look at it? Yeah, look at it.
Where does the concrete collide?
Does anyone else want to?
It's honestly not that hard.
Oh, the road?
Those D's on the second sentence mean something. Yeah.
I was just about to say that. 100%.
Hurry up!
Oh, you have no idea what I've just been through. Thank goodness these legs can run. Whew. Oh, that was... never been kidnapped before. Anywho, I don't know what we're going to do without the Ares. That statue alone is just worth about 10 million in American dollars. I don't know what we're going to do without it. Do you have any idea where it is?
Aphrodite is furious that he was taken away. She's given us a series of tasks to help us find him. You must help us.
No.
Halt, mortals! None must proceed to the next task unless you complete this one. One of you will have to paint 1/4 of that painting over there. If I like it, you may pass on to the next challenge. And, as a bonus, I will send the completed work up to Olympus. The one the gods like the most, that team will receive a prize. Now go forth! You have 20 minutes! Do not... Each of you present. Anyone here? I'll just look at it myself. Pretty good. Especially like the shading on the back here. The shield kind of looks a bit weird. It looks kind of like an orange. And this, I have no idea what's going on here, but you know, the colors are nice.
You can't get that anywhere but here. Like,
You could have done more on the bottom. Oh, I just hated how look at the gods. Just look at them looking down there like it's just some kind of viewing party. Gross. Well, I like all of them. You can pass. Here is your next clue. Return it to me once you decipher it. careful with it. It's the only copy.
Do you want me to read it? Yeah. Okay. So it says, if you guys want to look at it, fighting, apathy, strife, hostilities, indifference, orders, near to one's heart, death, enamored, conflict, and kissing. It looks like the first, yeah.
Hi, welcome to your next class. Come on. Okay, so for this task, we'll be recreating some armor on this wonderful mannequin with all these materials that I supplied to console our lovely Aphrodite here because she's so sad that Ares is gone. And you have all these materials at your disposal, and you have 15 minutes to do it.
And once you're done, I'll take some pictures and the gods will decide whether it's good or not. So yeah, good luck.
Yep, you can start. You can start.
Now you go.
Oh, I'll describe what he looks like because obviously you guys probably don't know. His hair is like a rippling wheat field in the breeze.
It's curly.
And his eyes are like lightning on the horizon and then like golden pools of honey.
They're brown.
His skin is kissed by the sun. And his body.
I mean, I guess he's got muscles now. Go, go.
To the grassy plain where we must flee during times of treachery. Where's Kekona?
Snaky path to grassy plain.
You guys have an
That's-
idea?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm so smart. Your next task. To complete this task, you must shoot these volleyballs into the buckets, and underneath are puzzle pieces. So once you get in the bucket, you get a puzzle piece, and then you put the puzzle together here, and then you'll get your next clue. So I'm gonna demonstrate, and then you guys will split up into 2 teams and compete. So you're just gonna throw it in. Okay. You're gonna throw it into the bucket, and then take your bucket, and there will be a puzzle piece underneath. So let's
style among tour guides.
Oh, no. Those glasses could not be popular even among tour guides. Come to think of it, you do look quite familiar.
Huh. Well, you seem to be quite familiar with lots of men, so why should this case be any different?
It's you, isn't it? Stealing my Aries and following me around this entire time?
Stealing? Those hoodlums legit just kidnapped me.
You're lying. I know you're lying because your eyebrows always do that weird wiggly caterpillar thing when you lie. It's quite unattractive, honestly.
Well, what choice did I have? I'm your husband, who you refuse to love because of some stupid little war god.
He is not some stupid little war god. He's the son of Zeus.
He's an amateur.
How can I love you when you're so cruel?
I swear, I am done with begging for your attention. From now on, you will spend your unfrozen night with me, your husband, as it should be. Now, get back here, now!
Hear the sounds of both time running out and small little music notes driving through the air. The planets have aligned, limited, counting down. Where it started, so it shall end. Run, 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 down back to home base.
So all the way back to
I hope. You know, I can never understand you. You call me cruel, and yet every time I look upon your beauty, I'm reminded of the fact that you do not love me. Is beauty everything to you? You dislike me because I'm not as pretty as your Aries? Really? Well, someday I hope you see that nobody, no matter how gorgeous of an entity, will ever love you as much as I do. Aphrodite, you make my day begin, and even if all of your beauty, your golden hair, your lovely face just went away one day, I would still feel exactly the same. And you know, I don't want to keep you confined to stone for all of eternity, but how else will I know you won't spend that time just running away from the one who loves you so? It's ridiculous and it isn't fair, Aphrodite.
Aries! Aphrodite! Oh, my love, how I've missed you! Oh, I'm so sorry. We have such little time due to the complications this monster has caused.
That no longer matters, my darling. We're together now, and we shall make do with scarce time.
Oh.
Who's this guy?
Adonis! You look even more beautiful than they describe in any of the myths.
I know.
Oh, Adonis, you're the love of my life for all of eternity, aren't you?
Sure.
Wait, what? You spent all this time searching for me, trying to get me back. I thought it was the love of your life. And you're gonna leave me? For him?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Aries, but you must understand. I mean, look at him. The way his hair shines.
I don't see it.
Now you know how it feels.
Thank you.